Weather and traffic every 10 minutes on KBOI 2 News this morning. Perhaps one of those perfect days, afternoons and evenings today to get outside, get that walk in, get a little healthier.
Yeah, I think you could, even count today as maybe a yard work day if you're like a little behind on some of that. I know that the cooler days is when people tend to kind of flock to getting the yard work done.
Right.
So today might be one of those, or if you've got plans to be out and about this evening. I know the Meridian Dairy Days stuff going on this week and a lot coming up this weekend. So it's going to be beautiful. Heating up though as we get into your Saturday and Sunday. 51 degrees outside right now, winds about 5 miles an hour out at the airport. We're at 53 here at our studios downtown. This gorgeous view of a quiet downtown Boise, courtesy of the Disaster Cleanup Camera Network. It is a little cooler this morning than yesterday, but we'll be heating up to a little bit warmer level than we were yesterday afternoon. 30s and 40s in the mountains, low to mid 50s for us here along the I-84 corridor, 58 in Ontario, but check out Baker City, 38 degrees, so colder up there, but again, just a cool start leading to a pleasant afternoon. Nothing but sunshine to wake you up on this Monday, not just for us here, but for the entire Pacific Northwest. So a nice string of dry air continuing to filter in. High pressure actually building in off the coastline, and that's going to continue to bring those warming conditions, and our flow will eventually come out of the southwest. But for now, things are just about right in that sweet spot, I think, for this time of the year. Keeping our eyes on tropical depression Cindy down there in the southeast has made landfall, has also weakened to a tropical depression. Wind speeds slowing down significantly, still moving northeast about 14 miles an hour. So heavy rains and strong storms going to now be the primary concern with this storm as it continues its march to the north and east. So this will trudge that way, going to kind of send right through the line of Memphis and up toward Washington, D.C. over the next few days. Again, weakening and will become post-tropical depression a little bit later on in the day today, hopefully sending some strong lines of storms though through Memphis and still some of those coastal states down there through Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Flash flood watches, a wide array of them mix in with some flash flood warnings there near Memphis, Tennessee. Some of those areas are expecting heavy rainfall. We've already seen up to 8 inches or more in some of the hardest hit spots over the last 2 days alone. So still an active, busy day shaping up in the southeast. Could be still potentially very dangerous with heavy rain. And a hot one in the southwest. They can keep the heat down there. Excessive heat warnings and heat advisories still in play for a lot of the area there from Southern California stretching all the way over into New Mexico. Daytime highs cooling off just a touch down there where we've seen those temperatures approaching 120. Still 110, anything above that I think is going to feel like an absolute scorcher. So the extreme heat stays blanketed across that area, but we're losing a little bit of ground. We saw triple digits in the Salt Lake area, and now things starting to cool off. So keep the heat in the southwest. How about we take the 80s? I love that, seeing those mild and comfortable conditions around here. 70s in the mountains this afternoon, 84 for our daytime high in the Boise area, touch warmer in Mountain Home, about 86 degrees, but low to mid 80s, if not upper 80s in some spots around the valley. As I play the future cast through, you're not even really going to notice I'm doing it because very few clouds are going to be in play for us all the way through the weekend. That's good news, especially if you're headed to the mountains. Could start to see a few showers and clouds flaring up by Monday, and that does hint at some change coming our way by early next week. But for now, this weekend, if you're staying around here in town, a very comfortable morning out there tomorrow at the Capital City Public Market. Perfect day to get out and grab some of those fresh fruits and vegetables which are coming into season. I love this time of the year. More of my favorite fruits on display there. Plenty of sunshine. If you're headed to the mountains, count on 70s today, low to mid 80s through the weekend, but sunshine everywhere you go. And then we're up toward 95 by Sunday around here. Close to the triple-digit mark on Monday with a few more clouds. Isolated storms possible just because it's going to be so hot. We're going to have some instability in play there too. But beyond Monday, also cooling off into the 80s. I like seeing a consistent string of those.